Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is May 23rd, 2025, and I'm here with another break time message. The curator is being advised by his interdimensional leader to take his time. He's an Agent Smith, body hopper, the source of narcissism, as far as I can tell, a parasitical entity. He keeps complaining about the adaptogens, the holistic medicines. All attacks on Mother Earth's medicines are coming from this source and those who have pledged allegiance to him or it. His goal is to completely toxify the bioform and its indwelling spirit, the soul. It's the only way he can overcome it. All attempts to downgrade this vessel are an attack, an all-out war on life. Soon, I believe all bodies will be made pure once more. There's been an resurrection, and the effects of this should be coming into awareness soon as aches and pains ease, as loose skin tightens, and as muscle mass naturally increases, and a more youthful feeling and appearance occurs. This curator is told to take his time in the renewal of his efforts to take down the species Homo sapiens, who have overcome this latest challenge. I had a vision, a masculine. His lips were very red, his skin was very pale, and he had longer brown hair, about my length, and he stood before me with his arms extended out to his sides, with his palms facing me, as in, what the hell? That kind of an expression. And then he disappeared. Now, upon thinking about this, I'm thinking maybe he was violated like some of our sisters has been, given the state of his mouth, but I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Something's going down. There's like vengeance occurring, and I'm not responsible for that. Somebody said, Tracy? So I don't know about that either. And then somebody said, give him a good white paralyzer. I was not clear on what that meant, so I Googled it, and the difference between a paralyzer and a White Russian is a White Russian contains vodka, coffee, liqueur, and heavy cream, whereas a paralyzer cocktail has vodka, coffee, liqueur, cola, and heavy cream. So it appears as though somebody wants to give somebody else a good white paralyzer. Now, alcohol is a gateway drug. It opens the gates of the body within the torso, within the mind, and it makes the temple, the flesh suit, which houses the spirit and soul, vulnerable to outside influences. So I would not drink whatever this person gives you, whatever he's attempting to serve. This is it appears to be an enemy with ill intent. The worst, one said. And another one threatened, the first thing I'm going to do to her. So their magic is coming back on them, and they're blaming the feminine for surviving and surpassing it. They believe they'll get opportunity to harm this divine feminine, and they're generating a fantasy around it, a thought form, a spell, a thought spell. Then I had another vision of a tall, slender, light-skinned man with dark hair. He was shirtless, and the build looked very much Japanese. He was falling to the ground, or being thrown to the ground, falling backward, landing on his rear end, and his back was to me. Someone is talking about memorizes. It's like somebody is memorizing somebody, or somebody has memorized everything that has occurred, memorizes everything that's said, memorizes everything that they pick up on through the transmitter receivers of humanity, of Homo sapiens, as they rest and then travel through the spirit. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. And then there was a song. Da 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 da. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. And then I was sort of taken away or aback, because the curator spoke the name Elon. He's talking about Elon. which is very unusual. This is the first time in 22 years that he has spoken an actual name. He's talking about social media, this curator. And there's something about society and an upgrade. The curator is repeatedly trying to convince everyone about somebody's need for medicine. Last night, they were talking about adaptogens being used to bring the body into homeostasis. He wants to toxify all of plant life, and he's already tried that with all of the overhead spraying into the atmosphere's vapors. I had another vision. It was the streets of an older city. I saw one human only on one of those streets, and there was a big bear there, a big brown bear. And the bear started chasing this person, and then they disappeared. It's like that storyline, you know, that timeline that everybody says AI wanted to get going, where people were going to be hunted by robotics or whatever. It's kind of like whoever those, maybe they have chips in their brain, maybe they have accepted the AI system, maybe they are those who supported it and tried to bring it into being, are on a timeline where they're being hunted by big bears and such. Take it as it resonates. It's like these ones were the betrayers of the organic humans and other organic life. You know, they kind of went against life. The curator was saying he's molesting everybody. It's like everyone who molested women, men, and the children, or those who supported it, are now being molested. It's a return of not only their intentions, but their historical deeds. The divine stated some time ago that the need for vengeance is in the history. So, you know, and for a long time, the Divine Mother in all of her aspects has been, according to Spirit Divine, too forgiving. She keeps forgiving and continuing to try to nurture these ones, and it's just done. There's something about henchmen, which are faithful followers or political supporters, especially those prepared to engage in crime or a dishonest practice by way of service. It's a right-hand man, a helper, a minion, a lackey, a flunky, a stooge. I keep getting vehicles coming by. So then there was this huge, massive outdoor arena filled with people. It was massive. It was like a huge, it took up, 8 city blocks, more even. It was massive. And it was full of people. There was a countdown, and then there was a big explosion, like fireworks. But instead of fireworks coming out of this explosion, it was money. It was green money, like the American dollars. And it went shooting up into the air, these dollars, these paper bills, like confetti, but it didn't blow up the money. Like the money remained intact. So it was being scattered all throughout this big arena. All of the people that were there were getting rained on by money. It was massive, like a massive gift, a massive celebration for the attendees. And then there was a huge announcement. The sky belongs to the sun. The sky belongs to the sun. The leader is here. The king is here. You can probably expect soon that the skies will no longer be being sprayed. The earth will no longer be toxified by whatever these ones have been trying to do to damage the foods and the medicines of the Mother Earth that we ingest to support our lives. So you can probably expect that to be ending soon. The nefarious ones are discussing the resurrection. The resurrection. Future proves past is one thing these ones love to say. Something is inevitable. So the curator is being called an agnostic, or at least he's talking about that, which is a person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of existence or nature, of God, or of anything beyond material phenomena. It's a person who claims neither faith nor disbelief in God. A challenger. Something is unknowable or unknown. So, he knows not God. He is not committed to its belief. He is uncertain, yet thought he could overpower it. God used women as a catalyst, and the divine sons to support that shift. So the women are the illuminators of truth, right? And the sons are that which enforces whatever needs to be done about that. And these narcissists never expected it to come from women, the opportunity for this shift. Something is unparalleled, having no equal, exceptional, unique, unprecedented, rare, unrivaled, beyond compare, supreme, and unmatched. The curator is complaining. "I don't like this woman," he said. So in my job, I was working away, and my phone activated and lit up all on its own, and the time was 10:10 a.m. And I know that these ones have been hinting that something would be happening at 10:10, so I found that to be significant. And also, as I was sitting down to record these messages, or this message once I put it all together, was saying that somebody is 17 and she's pregnant. It's the immaculate birth. So apparently the Virgin Mother is present. She's 17 years old and she's pregnant. So there is big shifts happening. The sky belongs to the sun, and that's the message. I'll see you on the next one.